Hey everybody. So there was a problem with the first video I made. So this is future me jumping back to show you what happens at the beginning. And so I'm kind of redoing this section of the video. So what you're going to do, make sure when you print these out, you're going to align the scissors here when you're putting it together. And just tape it together in this piece, and then also these side pieces, as well as this pocket piece, and this is part of the bottom. Okay, so I'm doing this two-tone, a dark brown and a light brown. Light brown is going to be the accent color, so like the side pieces and the bottom and the pocket and the straps. But you'll see that later. Or just here in a second when I show you. But basically what you're going to do first is, cut out all the pieces, tape them together, make sure you align everything properly, okay? Then I usually start out with the large section first. So this is one big piece of leather, right? So I tape it down, the pattern to a cutting board of sorts. So this here, from here to the leather that goes underneath it to the cutting board. And then I punch out all the holes, and then I cut all along the lines. You'll see that I do overcut just a little bit of lines, and I overcut so that if there's any variation in my cutting, that I can, like, for example, imagine this is one piece of leather, I can fold it over, line it up with the holes, and then with a ruler, I put hold leather down and make one straight cut, making sure, so that would make sure that when the leather's done, this pattern is going to be, everything's going to match up perfectly. So that's why I overcut a little bit when I cut out the pattern, just so I have room to make those minor adjustments later. Okay. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to stitch down the pocket, which is fairly straightforward. You're just going to go there, saddle stitch around. I'm doing it on the outside of the tote. If you want to put it on the inside, perfect. That's up to you. Okay. The next thing, after I get that done, I'm going to take this base piece here and stitch it down to the bottom. Okay, not the inside, the bottom. If this is the leather side facing up, and this would be the inside of the bag. Stitch this down next. Okay. The tricky part when working with the side pieces is that once this is down, you're going to start with this here, and this is going to get stitched down right next to this piece here. Okay, so this box here is going to be on the outside, but this stitch here, this first one that's angled up, is going, and this one too, this one here, angled up. These stitches are going to be on the inside of the side. So this will be, overlapping. Sorry, can't really show this with the paper. But these will be going under, okay? So the gussets go like that, okay? But this hole and this hole should be lining up once you're done. Okay, so it's easiest to start here, and then fold it together and start stitching. For example, if it were like this would go underneath right there. Okay, these go on the outside, this row goes on the inside. And this next, when I continue the videos that I regularly shot, you'll see that. But let me show you real quick the final product before I continue. Okay, so here it is. Like I said, I did the pocket first, then I did the bottom section here, and then you start to stitch this on the outside, and that first hole is going to line up with the first hole on this outer piece here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and continue the rest of the video as it happened. And again, sorry that this is kind of out of order, but this is the first part I wanted to show you. All right, well, I'll get back to it. Hey, this is a side note to show you something. I hadn't seen very many videos online about Tokonole and the black and the brown, so I wanted to show you. I'm using the black burnish Tokonole on to burnish the edges of this piece. Here's how it looks before using it, and here it is after. You can see how dark that is. Here's another view. So here's before, and right here is after. So it's quite, the black is very dark. It's kind of a mixture between like edge coat and regular Tokonole is kind of how I've kind of been viewing it as. It does stain, so you don't want to get this on the surface of the leather, or else you'll just have a dark splotch. So I've been using this right here just to dab it, and then I use my Dremel here to burnish it down. So for those of you who are curious, that's how the black that's how the black Tokonole is going to look on edges, in case you use it. All right, I'll get on with this and finish burnishing this. Then I'm gonna, finish working on the other pieces. All right, bye. Okay, here's a quick update on this extra wide purse. Haven't come up with a name with it, but I'm just calling it extra wide because the gussets here on the side I made extra wide, obviously. Anyway, so I did get the I showed you the burnishing on the sides, and I went ahead and burnished this one with the brown Tokonole. Can't really tell much other than it's just kind of brown. That's about it. But yeah, so here it is. So I got the pocket, the outside pocket. If you wanted to put it on the inside, totally fine. And I got part of the gusset going. I wanted to show you the progress. I also got the base, the bottom of it. So I got the main part of the bottom here. I stitched this piece on the outside, and then the rest of them are going to fold in on the inside. Okay, so what I did, I used these stitch keepers to hold this in place down here, and I have one right there as well. So I held them down, and then I started on one at the base, at the bottom here, and I started stitching up a little ways, and then I started on this side and stitched up a ways, and then I just kind of went back and forth. And I've gotten to here so far because I wanted to show you the progress on how I'm doing this. The reason I do it this way is because as I'm holding it open, you can see my needles here. It's because I can hold it all the way open. It's a little bit easier to go up one side and then the next. Okay, so I'm gonna finish this side. I'm gonna finish this side, and then I'm gonna work on the other side, the other gusset here that I have sitting right there. So that's what I'm gonna do next. And then after I get that done, I'll work on the straps here. And the idea around this shape that I wanted, and again, sometimes I use these rivets just to hold in place like that. So I'm not riveting it down. I'm just holding it there so I can get a good look and make sure how it's gonna end up. But what I was saying, the end shape on this with the strap, I wanted to make a circle. So the strap is going to come up and around, and then this negative space is going to be a circle. Okay, and so that's why this curve here, the curve along the pocket, matches the same curve, so that it just kind of fits over your shoulder with some room under your arm, and so it's not too tight, but just has a nice circle shape. Is the goal there. All right, that's how it's going so far. So I'm going to finish these and then work on this side, and then I'll get to the straps and I'll show you how that's looking. All right. Hey everybody. So I finished up sewing the panels on both sides, and I wanted to show you this kind of the bottom here, how it's these two connect, and I went ahead and added additional stitching just to connect this panel, this piece with this piece right here, just to give it a little bit more strength. It's optional, but I like making sure that the bottoms and like where things connect have a couple or more stitches going at them. So yeah, I got those pieces done. Like I said, got this done. Got the little stitching, a little keeper here. Got that in place. Little Sam Brown button. Right now I'm just holding these things together with some of these stitch keepers while I go get the straps to get ready for this. So yeah, it came out nice. That's looking good. It's extra wide with these side panels, but yeah, let's see here. I got a little pocket on one side if you want to put something in there, sunglasses or whatever. But yeah, I think it's coming along nice. I'm gonna make the straps. I was originally thinking of making them, to complete the circle, but after speaking with my wife, she suggested making it a little bit bigger, just so it's not so tight under the arm. Or up into the armpit. So I'm probably gonna take her advice and make some straps just a little bit longer. Probably, I don't know, what would that be? 8-inch drop, 9-inch drop maybe. So that's kind of what they call it, from the point of the purse to the hand, the handle of the straps. It's called the drop. So yeah, probably about 8 or 9 inches is what I'm going to aim for. All right, so I'm going to do that next, and then I'll be pretty much done, I think. And I will show you how everything looks and get some glamour shots with somebody wearing it. All right, see you in a minute.